Hey guys, today we're way out here in the gorgeous mountains of Colorado, and we're going to be checking out one of the most spectacular ghost towns in the United States, Gilman, which had to be abandoned by its residents 40 years ago and is now frozen in the past. We're also going to be delving even deeper and attempting to locate and explore the abandoned mining installation that once kept the town of Gilman afloat and was even the very reason for its existence. So we're actually taking an abandoned railroad track to get to that mining installation before we hit up that town. So no worries, the railroad track is 100% abandoned, as we're going to see, thanks to some of the avalanches that have entirely covered up some of the tracks. It's pretty impressive. Wow, look at this avalanche here. That's the power of nature for you. That's incredible. There's even trees growing right in the middle of the railroad. That's wild. Wow, and actually this is pretty impressive. It's a car that tumbled all the way down from the highway up there, and it was totally shredded in the process. You can actually still see some of the original seating right there. That's wild. I hope nobody was hurt. Hello? Anybody there? I highly doubt it. If anybody knows what kind of car this was, let me know, please. And yeah, there's what's left of the motor. It's hard to even tell what it was. Maybe a Ram, Dodge Ram. Not sure. Yeah, so the name of the abandoned mine that we're going to be checking out today is Eagle Mine. And it used to be a mine that was located about 8 miles southwest of Vail, Colorado. There's been mining activity in the area since like the 1870s, when they started mining for gold, silver, lead, and zinc. And then slowly the operation started to expand, until eventually it included several buildings on the surface, which is what we're going to be exploring. But those are just the tip of the iceberg, because they had a massive underground tunnel system where they would not only extract the ore, but they also had the processing facilities down there underground. So what we have left today is a massive tunnel system that's tens of miles long, that's been frozen in time. It's like a whole subterranean world down there that has been left virtually untouched for many, many decades. From what I understand, they had a large elevator connecting Eagle Mine to Gilman, so that they can go back and forth between the town and the mine. And there's also mine carts and rail systems left in there. So it's truly mind-boggling that places like this can still exist in America. And so we're gonna see what we can find of the old mining operation. And like I said earlier, we're gonna check out the one and only mythical ghost town of Gilman, Colorado. We're starting to see some traces of some of the old mining operations around here. Maybe a tram or something, I'm not sure. Looks like it has some rails up there on top. That's really cool. Yeah, you can tell nature has taken its toll. It's been winter after winter of enduring the wrath of nature. The state of Colorado boasts an abundant mineral wealth that has historically boosted the economy of both this state and the entire nation. As a result of this relentless mining activity, there are now an estimated 23,000 abandoned mine sites spread out all over Colorado. See how much we can see from up here. Interesting. Anyone got some insight on what this is? Let me know, please, in the comments. Really cool. All right, now this is a bigger avalanche over here. It says 56 gallons Buick oil. All right. All right, now this looks pretty interesting. Some kind of mining operation infrastructure here. They're pretty covered up by the dirt. Oh, this might be some kind of furnace or something. Colorado MCHY and Supply Company, Denver, Colorado. I'm gonna guess this is some kind of furnace, just based on these little doors down here. That's really cool. Wow. Not sure how old it is, but it could be 100 years old or so. Who knows? Wow. Beautiful. And we're not even at the mining facility yet. Look at this. It's a little itty bitty mine. Wow, it's really cool. I did not know about this one. Hello? Oh, it's a really shallow one. Looks like it doesn't go very deep. Looks like it keeps going. Wow. At first it looked like it ended right away. And now it actually branches off in different directions. So, yeah, pretty neat. Don't think we're going much further than this though. It's pretty sketchy. A lot of it is totally caved in. Wow, so we reached Eagle Mine, and it's spectacular. Throughout the years, several improvements were added to Eagle Mine, including 4 roasting and magnetic separation plants, an underground mill, an underground elevator connecting the mining complex to the nearby town of Gilman, and an extensive rail system extending both above and below ground level. The exact number of miles that the underground tunnel system spans is still unknown. Operations at Eagle Mine continued here right up until 1984, when the mine workings were eventually abandoned and allowed to flood. The site was placed on a list of Superfund sites in June of 1986 due to contamination in the soil and water, and treatment is currently still underway. Amazing. The infrastructure that they had was very, very well rounded, considering the remoteness of the place. Wow. Some kind of conveyor belt, maybe. Just incredible, both here and when we look at the drone footage, to think about all of the work and effort that it must have taken to build all this infrastructure way out here. Wow. Part of the processing facility, I guess. So much machinery. It would have been loud and dangerous while it was running. Incredible. This place is massive. Several floors high in some areas. Now supposedly the entrance to the legendary Eagle Mine is somewhere around here, but Eagle Mine had to be shut down because of its damage to the environment, and it was declared a Superfund site by the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, in 1986. So that's why the mine is no longer in operation. Wow, looks like we found the entrance to the mine. Mine carts. I did not expect to see any mine carts today, but this is cool. Still loaded with their cargo. Even though I end up stumbling upon an open entrance to the old mine system by pure chance, I know that it would be incredibly dangerous to attempt to explore the deeper levels of the tunnel system, so I don't go more than a few steps past the entrance. I don't think we're going any further, but I at least want to get a shot of these carts. But that doesn't mean I'm done filming for the day. We're going to look around here some more, and then once we've wrapped up, we're going to head up around that massive cliff to the mythical old town ruins of the one and only Gilman, Colorado. Oh, and that's the processing tank that we saw downstairs. Wow, look at these controls. Wow, it's a boiler. It is pretty massive. They put a lot of work into this. Got a furnace. Maybe a smelting area. Wow. Door to nowhere. Look at that. It's just like they left it so many years ago. They've even got spare parts in here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, this was a pretty advanced processing facility, both underground and on the surface, as you can see. After exploring as much as possible of this lost historical mining complex, I head up and around the mountain towards the outskirts of Gilman, which is located on a cliff just above Eagle Mine. Unfortunately, access to the old town site of Gilman is restricted to the public, but the good thing is I have a drone. So I decide to do some low flying to get up close and personal with the crumbling streets and buildings of the ghost town, pretty much as if I were walking there myself. The Gilman post office operated from 1886 until 1986, so about 100 years. The town of Gilman and its nearby mining operations were developed in the 1880s by John Clinton, a prospector, judge, and speculator from nearby Red Cliff. Clinton developed the area as a town and invested time and money into improving its local mining operations. The settlement, which Clinton developed in order to keep miners at the site, was initially named for himself. He donated the land for its initial schoolhouse and built its first boarding house. But the town's best days were still yet to come. As nearby mining operations continued to expand, Gilman soon became a center of lead and zinc mining in Colorado, centered on the now flooded Eagle Mine. The mining district became the richest and most successful in Eagle County. At one time, the town boasted a population of several hundred residents, as well as an infirmary, grocery store, and bowling alley. The town of Gilman was also abandoned in the 1980s by order of the Environmental Protection Agency because of toxic pollutants, including contamination of the groundwater, as well as unprofitability of the mines. At one point, the town would have been connected to the mine via an underground elevator shaft, which is presumably still down there, rotting away. And reportedly, there are actually still several cars and trucks still sitting in their garages, right where their owners left them when they evacuated. Because of its size, modernity, and level of preservation, the town is also the subject of interest for many historians, explorers, and photographers. Thanks so much for joining me on this epic journey. If you enjoyed the video, please hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you on my next adventure.